One of the biggest gospel artists right now. Give it up for Moses, please. Moses, please. So, so far, I know some of y'all thinking like, hey, that ain't that bad, but settle down though. You jumping a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Just cool out. But it's gonna get worse. Her husband is the guy in the white, right? They just introduced the gospel singer, which she's about to run to. And not only is she running to him, but she gets down on her knees in her wedding dress and proceeds to cling to this dude as he's singing the song. And for him, I don't know what is he to do. Like I wish he would have stiff armed her or something. Like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do your husband like this? But you, at your wedding, you would choose to disrespect the man that is marrying you like this. This is why I say that women oftentimes don't want they don't want the actual marriage. They want the show of the marriage. She want the dress and all the festivities, right? But when it comes to actually being committed to your husband and showing him respect, like naturally you should, you give him this at the wedding and leave him there to look like the simpest of the simps, standing next to you as you are on your hands and knees, groveling before this man, a gospel singer at that, looking all up to him like you're ready to give him some head or something. Like, are you nuts? Like, this is a gospel singer. When he's singing, you should be thinking about the Lord. Am I missing something here? Right? You should be thinking about Jesus as you sing it. It don't look like it to me. It look like you focus on something else. And this is so ironic because this is how men get treated. Why some men have detached themselves from the church. Because they woman will go to church and treat men of God at church like this. Trying to act like it's all godly and this, that, but really they fully in lust mode. Treating them like this, but then get home and can't get a sandwich. He can't get a sandwich out you when you get home from church and all of this. Right? But you will get on hands and knees for a man of God at church and act like this. I mean, this is why you got to get to know your woman, man. So you really kind of know how she feels about you, because the way she responded naturally to this dude singing at their wedding, it seems like the husband has never felt that. Seems like he's never got that type of response out of her naturally. And some people will be like, oh, well, he's a celebrity. He's a singer. Yeah, okay, whatever. Say whatever you want to say. But listen, there's no way she could really love that man and treat him like that right in front of his face and get down on her knees and cling to another man right in front of her. There's no way. Like there's no way. And this could be possibilities here where maybe my man could have led with his wallet, taking care of things. I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of their relationship or who's the breadwinner or whatever, if he paying for everything or whatever. But it seems like that could be a possibility. Like he could be then led with his wallet. And that is the reason that she loves him, or she has love for him, right? But then when you see the actual response that another man gets out of her, it reminds you was just a wallet. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with taking care of your woman. I believe in taking care of your woman and your family, but you have to get to know women to know which ones is worthy of being taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Because this is clearly not it. And then it's like, what do you do at this point? You hope that is this some type of return policy on this, like a 3 day annulment where ain't no problems, you just get it annulled and just keep moving. Because what do you do at this point? You didn't already tied the knot. You didn't marry her. This is the reception. So now you got this going on in your head. Because I'm sure standing next to her, he wanted to walk out. I would have had to walk out. It's like, I'm not about to stand here and you going to do me like this at our wedding and think I'm about to stand here? And then if you would have walked out, you'd have had a bunch of women in there like, why would you do that for? Ladies, put the shoe on the other foot and ask yourself, was Beyonce was there and this man started groveling and acting like that to that woman on the wedding day, you'd have had droves of women talking about, why would you do her like that on her day, on her wedding day? You disrespect her. Why would you, right? Y'all would come out in droves defending this. But yeah, right here, I don't know if women is defending this or not, or what they saying about it, but it's just, this is ridiculous because it's so much more to think about for a man. They're like, now you got to think about, okay, if I do gather my scruples and walk away, which I mean, obviously he didn't walk away, but I don't know if he continued with this marriage. It doesn't seem like something that would be fruitful for him to continue in. But then if you do walk away, you got to think about divorce and all of this and what you chopping up halfway. Do you got a prenup? This, that, and other. I don't know how things work over there, but I'm just saying it's a lot. And I don't know the dynamics of their relationship, who paying for what, this, that, and other. But I know that Africa is a bit more traditional than here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you coming with some money to take care of this or take care of that, or so. What do you do at that point? And I ain't trying to just get down on my mans like this, but yeah, like you realize at this point you got duped, you got tricked into thinking that you had something. She obviously ain't what you thought she was, because this is why you got to spend the time in trying to get to know these women, man. Because how did you not know? I mean, because just like we hold women accountable for picking bad baby daddies, like you knew what he was when you laid down with him, we got to hold ourselves accountable too. You knew what type of bad baby mama this was when you picked her. You knew the type of bad wife this was when you picked her. So we got to put that on the floor as well. But even if you didn't know, that's a hard place to be in, where you realize that woman don't love you the way you love her, or you just a wallet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard place to be in, especially when you're married. When you have married her. Now it's 10 times worse. So I don't know. Ladies, I don't know what ladies are saying about this yet, but fellas, you really got to recalibrate your thoughts about getting to know these women a lot more. You see in Jeezy's case where he didn't really get to know Jeannie Mai before he figured out she had some qualities that wasn't agreeable with him. It didn't last long. So, and then ladies, y'all have got to recalibrate the way that the mindset that y'all have about marriage, period, and your man, period. Because if you think it's okay, which we saw, a lot of women thought that it was okay for Keke Palmer to grind up on Usher and do this, that, and other. And we see the backstory to this. Obviously, now we can understand the disrespect she had for Darius after learning how she was being treated behind the scenes, right? But just speaking in general, not adding in the backstory to that. So I'm saying a lot of women thought that her grinding up on Usher and dressing the way that she did was okay. And that translates to this situation right here, where I wonder if women think that this was okay for her to lose her mind like this and get on her knees in front of this man and be like, oh, well, she just had a moment. It was a celebrity. She was just having fun. She was just a little, because if you think that, ladies, it really ain't nowhere else for me to go with this conversation. And that's how a lot of men feel about certain women today, when we hear y'all start talking on certain subjects as far as dating with your lists and this, that, and the other and all that, and everybody better make a million to date. It just make us be like, ain't no reason for us to keep talking about this because we're not compatible. We're not gonna match. But this is your boy P Camp. Let me know what you think and what you don't think. Get at your boy.